Hello everyone, it's Edo from VIBE Handpan. I hope you're all doing good. Today I'm going to show you how to use the VIBE maintenance kit that you will get when you purchase one of our handpans, or you can buy separately and use it for other handpans as well. So let's get started. In the maintenance kit you're going to get 5 elements. You're going to get 3 liquids, A, B and C, and you will get little sticks that you will use with B and a little sponge that you will use with C. So you will also need some kitchen paper and you will need a sponge. Now you can use any type of sponge, just make sure it's not too hard, it's nice and soft. You can even use the one that you use in the kitchen. You will also, you see I'm using this really normal sponge. I'm going to cut it. My advice is to use a small bit of sponge, like this, like a little square, because the bigger the sponge is, more liquid is going to suck in and you will run out much faster. You have here enough for at least 5 cleanings. So you're going to need 3 sponges, 3 little ones for each liquid. Now, not all of them mix together, so B goes with A, so that's going to be one group, or B goes with C. The reason is, I will explain later. So let's get started. We're going to use the normal one, which is A and B. So let's get started. We're going to use some of this, the A, and we are just going to gently put it all around like this. Not too much, that's kind of enough. Then we're going to use this sponge and we are going to start to clean it up like this. Very simple. You can be gentle or you can be a little bit rough as well if the dirt doesn't go away. So you just make sure you get each corner of the handpan all the way through, nice and gentle, like this. Beautiful. Once that is done, you're now going to wipe it all off with some kitchen paper, like this. You can use 2 rolls like this and just wipe it off. No need for any extra scrubbing or anything. If you got some dirt on it and it doesn't go away, you can actually use a little bit more force. But because this is still a new handpan, there's absolutely no need for big scrubbing. So I'm just going to gently wipe it all off beautifully like this. Nice. When that is done, I'm going to, nice shot as well. Then I'm going to do it again. You can check if it's done or not by going like this with your hands. If you feel like it's stopping somewhere, means that it's still wet and that it still needs a little bit more wiping. So like this, beautiful. Nice. And you can do the bottom side as well if you want to, but they'll be that. Another good shot. This one wasn't as good as the first one. So now we're going to use B. So B we are going to use with this little stick, and we are going to use a different sponge like this. So we are just going to get it out like this. Get out a little bit, put it on there like so, maybe a little bit more like that. just like putting butter on bread. And then we are going to put it on there, just like that. Okay? Because the sponge is still fresh, it's going to soak it in very quickly. So the first couple of times you might need a little bit more, like this, and do it just like that. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that, look at it. I love the smell of this one. It just gives a really nice natural feel to it and a nice little shine, like this. Beautiful. Then we are going to do it on this side as well. So it's good to use two sponges, like so. One for A, one for B, and just like that. Okay, once it's finished, we are going to wipe it off with kitchen paper, just like last time. This one might take a little bit longer than A because the texture is a little bit different. So you might need a little bit more time and a little bit more strength. Okay, I love this part when I finish the handpan, and then when I have to clean it up, it's like dressing it up for it to go on stage, you know, putting makeup so that it can go and play its part in each of the different directors' screenplays. I just have to make sure it's ready for a good performance. And this is how I lose weight, because it takes a lot of strength. Make sure you get this little dents in there as well. Get them cleaned up as well. So you will have to do a little bit like this. Oh yes. Okay, once it's finished, once you've done that, go over with your hands and see if there's any sticking places. If your fingers are sticking a little bit, means that it's not completely wiped off. Then you want to clean it up until it's completely smooth, just like that. And that's the A and B maintenance kit. Now I'm going to show you the B and C. Now our handpans are all nitrided, so they won't rust. But in case you have a different handpan that's made out of different material and it tends to rust, then this little C oil is perfect for that. First, what we're going to do is we are going to find the rusty spot. Now I don't have it here, but let's just imagine that it's over here. With this little sponge, actually this is like a wool sponge, which you will see when you get it. You just scrub the rust off wherever it may be. You scrub the rust off gently until it's completely gone. Then you clean it up a little bit, like this, and then you will apply this oil and use a new sponge, just like this. Okay, apply the oil on the entire handpan, just like this. Just like this. Beautiful. Just like this. Now I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the entire handpan. There we go. Now we've applied this oil, number C, letter C, on the entire handpan. Now this is very important. You will have to leave the handpan like this for 3 to 4 days until the oil dries up and it soaks into the metal. After the 3rd day or the 4th day, you will wipe it off just like all the other ones. You'll just wipe it completely off until it's smooth. I'm going to do it right now. You might need some more kitchen paper because it's kind of oily, but this oil will prevent the steel from rusting for 4 to 6 months. You'll be protected, the metal will be protected. So in this little oil you have enough for at least 5 cleanings. Well, let's say 4 cleanings, and if you do it 4 to 6 months, that means that, let me see if my mathematics are alright, too many numbers, let's just say for around 2 years. You'll be okay for at least 1.5 years, 2 years with this much oil. So you don't have to do it on the VIBE Handpans because they will not rust. But you never know. You never know. In this world, everything is possible. So I cannot guarantee 100%, but I can guarantee 99.9%. But just in case that 0.1% comes true, there's nothing to worry about because we have C. Lovely. Now that is nicely done. Let me just almost. Let me just do it completely. Now you do it again with your fingers, with your hands like this. See if there is any spots that are sticky, a little bit wet. Your fingers will be like it won't be smooth, let's say. I like this. It's like giving a handpan a shiatsu massage just before it goes on a big journey like this. Lovely. So that's that. Now once it's cleaned up like this, you're going to apply B. So it's C and then B, and B you will apply just like before. That was how to clean and do maintenance on a handpan with VIBE Handpan maintenance kit. And just another tip is, if you can do it, you can make a hole in the table so that it doesn't move much when you clean it, because it tends to run away sometimes. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, please contact us, let us know if you have any comments or anything, and we'll be more than happy to answer them all. Thank you so much and have a lovely day.